Hi there, Pisces. Healing Grasshopper here to do your third week in February reading, the 8th to the 14th. It's interesting. The Seven of Swords is coming out quite a bit. This is well, I always have to put forth the fact that this is sometimes called the Thief card because he is actually stealing swords here. But it very rarely means that. It's that's a small part of a whole story with this card. This is about a guy who is battling his opponent in a clever way. He is stealing swords from his opponent, which is weakening his defenses. These are five swords less than that can be used against him, type thing. Um, So this is the working smarter, not harder card. Um, and being working in a clever way. Okay. Oh, you know what? I just heard life hack too, which is very important. Uh, well, fits in very well with the Ten of Wands, which is um like the being exhausted card, like he's overwhelmed by all of the tasks that he's faced with. Um, and he's so encumbered that he doesn't realize that he's almost at his destination, right? So this is like there's a very interesting contrast here in states of mind here, right? This one over here is encumbered to the point where he can't see forward. This one is also carrying a lot of things, but he sees very clearly what he's doing, and where he's going. He knows what he's doing. So there's very much a contrast in attitude here, which brings us to the life hack here. You are dealing with a lot of things right now, Pisces, which is kind of filling you with a bit of doubt and fatigue, and hard work can be discouraging and daunting at times, but there's a call here uh, with your first card of the reading to to reevaluate what you are doing and make sure that you're not making more work for yourself. Okay. There are areas in your life, Pisces, that can be easier for you if you really, examine them and reevaluate them and then find a life hack for it. It can be as simple as delegating some of the things. You don't have to do everything. Um, and sometimes, especially when you're building things like a business, there can be somewhat of a coming to a peak in your endeavors where you're, I'm sorry, I know I'm pausing a lot. I'm just it's hard for me to put out my feelings sometimes. I'm an empath, so putting words to the things I feel can be difficult. Um, where we kind of clutch on to everything to save us money, right? Like, let's say you're building a YouTube channel and it's doing pretty well and it's growing, and maybe open a second channel or whatever, but whatever, it's moving forward and growing, but there are more tasks that you need to do as it grows. But you kind of hoard all the tasks to yourself because you think that doing everything will save you money. Meanwhile, it's taking up all of your energy, all of your time that you could be directing towards more lucrative areas of your business instead of doing all the busy work. And that sometimes hiring someone to do the busy work can free you up to do the more lucrative things that can help you push forward quicker, that kind of thing. That's what this is talking about, some kind of life hack where in order for you to arrive at the life hack, you have really got to do some evaluating and having some self awareness to get there. Otherwise, you're going to stay in this like overwhelmed energy that you don't want to be there. You don't have to be there. Page of Swords is the beginning of clarity. So perfect. Really quickly, let's see. No, not reverse. Page of Swords. Pages are new beginnings. Swords is thoughts, intellects, ideas, new ideas. You see how this is developing? The life hack. Here is the clarity like, oh, I see what I need to do. Um, this Page of Swords could be this reading. Um, give myself a little credit there, I guess. But it doesn't need to be that. It could just point to um, the moment where you realize where you can lighten the load for yourself. The Nine of Pentacles. After the Page of Swords and under the Life Hack card, you have abundance and luxury, abundance, profitability, enjoyment. So the life hack will bring you abundance. What else we got there? What's in the center of our reading? What's the focus card? Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Not reversed. The Devil. Okay. So I gotta say, when the Ace of Cups came out, I was like, oh yeah, divine love. Why is it in the center of the reading? But then the devil came out, so I get it. This is divine support here. This is cup overflowing with divine love. That's what this dove is here holding a host into the chalice here. Um, this is a reminder. And a lot of the signs have been getting this for months, where they have felt like this, encumbered and overwhelmed by life in general. Ace of Cups is a reminder that you are supported. And I was just telling Aries this and offering my mantra. I am loved. I am blessed. I am protected. I am supported. Fits in very well here. It is the mantra and the affirmation that I've made for myself that when I'm feeling like this, which is very often, by the way, I am a Capricorn sun. And trust me, Pisces, life is not easy for a Capricorn sun. Saturn beats our ass every day. Um, so I often have to remind myself that the universe is not deliberately beating me up. It's trying to teach me something. So that I have to remind myself that I am loved by the universe. I am blessed by the universe. And blessed is in so many ways. Blessed in the lessons, blessed by my my the gifts that I was born with, whatever they may be for you, you need to recognize them. Um, the things that we should be grateful for in our lives, the roof we have over our heads, the meal that we ate, the food in our bellies, all the simple things that we can be grateful for. Blessed. The things in the future that are coming towards us, blessed. I am protected. That the universe, um, that life, that the material plane is an illusion, right? The things that, bring us anxiety and fear are really all an illusion, and that we shouldn't be anxious and fearful for them. That this is just a simulation. This is just uh, a moment for us to learn things, like I said before. We are put on this plane as a karmic lesson. It's none of it's real. So that's what the protected is. We are never really in danger, and that's debatable. But you know what I mean. Um, Loved, blessed, protected, supported, right? We are born with a whole support system. We have a whole army of angels behind all of us. Some have more than others, but it's certainly more than one. People talk about guardian angel. No one just has one guardian angel. You have a team, okay? But even if you have the one guardian angel, um, still, that is your support. You have support in the spiritual world to help guide you. Okay, so I know I was long winded about this card, but it's very important. Your center card is always important, but the Ace of Cups in the center is extremely important. This is the universe taking the time to remind you that you are loved, right? The devil is next. So this is very much the angel on your shoulder and the devil on your shoulder. So, but this came out first in the center of your reading to say, don't forget that we love you when you're walking through the dark. that the darkness, which is all of the things that brings us anxiety and fear, really has no power over us. If we look within, we can shed our inner light on this darkness. The darkness has no power over us. We are loved. We are blessed. We are protected. We are supported. Okay? Now, we need 4 more cards. There's 1, 2. I need 2 more, please. Okay. That's a fumble. King of Cups, ours? No. That was a fumble. 2 more, please. There we are. Is justice outcome? No. This is outcome. Justice is here. Okay. Like this. High Priestess reversed. No. Wow. You've got 3 major arcanas in one line here at the end of your reading. Okay. High Priestess is intuition, right? And looking back up here at the life hack card, the 7 of Swords, is saying you're going to derive this cleverness from your intuition because spirit is going to guide you. But just be sure, Pisces, that you allow that to happen. And of course, I don't really need to preach to a Piscean about intuition because intuition is there for a Piscean naturally. You lead with your intuition. However, you do have the devil here, and the devil is always there to block your intuition. The devil wants to shout louder than your intuition. You understand? So make sure that you're not focusing on what the devil is shouting at you. You have the power to drown him out with your mind. And I know that sounds very abstract and like woo-woo, but the devil are your fears and your anxiety. That is the darkness that I was talking about here, right? That you have the power to overcome here with this. And look at how important this diagonal line is, right? Page of Swords is the downloads that I was talking about up here, right? The downloads come with love from the divine, and you receive it with utilizing your intuition, which is going to override the devil, the darkness, the fear, the anxiety, right? The Hanged Man is your perspective, which is the antidote to the 10 of Wands, which is the feeling of overwhelm. Because if you apply the word perspective to this card, he has no perspective here. He has no point of view because he is encumbered by these wands that he's being blocked by. He can't see. He has no foresight here. He can't see his path. Right? But if he but he's also, like we said, he's he has emotions inside of him that are like, oh, I'm overwhelmed, oh, I'm tired, oh, this is never going to work for me, all those things, right? So, but if he utilizes his intuition and he lets his faith guide him, Hanged Man is all about point of view, and faith is a point of view. You can choose to be in fear or you can choose to be in faith. And the Hanged Man here is under the Ace of Cups. This is a point of view of the divine. This is seeing and feeling and receiving the love and guidance of spirit. Justice is about balance and bringing things into balance. The Devil and the Ten of Wands are on one polar side, and then love, intuition, and downloads are on the other. And since the Ten of Wands is in the beginning of your reading here, this indicates that you're somewhat in a state of having your pendulum in one side of the polarity of fear and anxiety and doubt and that kind of thing. You need to even that out towards love. The opposite of fear is love. That brings you balance, is justice here. The focus here is on his scale. And then the sword, of course, is to cut out the lies and that which is not high vibrational and virtuous, right? Your outcome card is the Knight of Pentacles. Aries got the Knight of Pentacles in the same spot that I just did, but it was reversed for Aries. So, but anyway, Knight of Pentacles is about being patient on your path. This knight is on a horse that is not moving. He is not in a hurry. He is perfectly happy with taking the time to stop and contemplate it and plan and do all the things that you need to do in order to move towards success. He is not in a hurry. He is holding a pentacle, which represents his um, confidence in his path towards abundance, right? So, this is an attitude that also overrides these emotions of fear and doubt, right? This is all about faith and optimism and a movement towards your goals. So, what does all of that say about this week? Pisces, you are going to have moments of fatigue and doubt. There's going to be a lot happening for you. Choose to be grateful for everything that's happening for you and to you and around you. But ask Spirit how to approach these things in, in the most efficient way so you can move forward efficiently, so that you're not encumbered and delayed. You don't have to do it yourself. You have plenty of help. Ask for it. The divine is waiting to help you. Okay, my beautiful Pisceans, doing big things, Pisces. Keep the faith because you're on the right path. You're moving in the right direction. Um, do we have clarity? Advice? No, that's a reading. Okay, guys. So thank you to all of you who helped me get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers in December. I appreciate every single one of you. Even if you think you are subscribed, though, please take the quick couple of seconds that it takes to see if you are. If you're not, please subscribe. It's a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, and really does help me out. So thank you. Don't forget the notification bell because there are a whole lot of videos coming. I post almost every day, and there's going to be a variety of different types of readings. Um, well, topics anyway. You have weeklies, monthlies, bonuses, astrological events that I'm starting to do again. Timeless. Tell me if you want pick a cards. Um, so I am posting constantly, so don't miss them. Um, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, what you can also do is go have a look at the playlist section. I have many playlists made. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks, even while you're winding down in bed and sleeping, because watch hours are everything to help a channel grow, a small channel like mine. Okay? Don't forget to leave a comment. If there's something on your mind you want to tell me how this resonates, or you have questions, suggestions, I will be there to answer every single one of you. I always do with glee. It really does make my day to hear from you, so don't hold back. Talk to me. I will speak to you soon, Pisces. Love, light, and many blessings.